What's going on, guys? It's Bobo here, and I'm going to show you how to, or I'm going to give you a little bit of pointers on how to beat this last one, because I know this last one, for the Vexen B event, for the Organization 13, this took me quite some time to do. So, I'm going to show you what I used. What did I use? I actually kind of forgot. It was one of these. What the fuck? Hold on. I think this one right here was it. This right here. I think so. I know it had Maleficent in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and have a look. So actually, in order for this to have worked, what I needed to do was, oh no, what was it? I don't think it was this one. I really don't think it was this one. Okay, let me try and replicate what I did here. Okay. Oh, I should have left that one alone. Okay, anyways. I believe it was... No. 2.6. I believe it was this one for sure. Yes, it was this one. Yes. Okay, so here's how it went. It involved Maleficent. That's all I remembered. That involved Maleficent. And it went a little something like this. I believe I lowered the defense of an enemy, but what I used was this. But if you don't have this, you could use an owl, because an owl lowers the defense of all targets by 1 tier for 1 turn. You can't use a Meg, because Meg is a single target. So you're gonna need to use him, or another you could replace it by is this. Lowers defense of all targets by 1 tier for 1 turn. They both do the same thing, so it really doesn't matter. This is just to... I only use this just because it's a lower cost. And it's a bit less on the... It's not... It won't freaking break your gauges, you know. It's not going to be draining everything. But everything involves going... Because... Okay. Everything... You need to have an AoE model here for this one, which is why I'm using Maleficent. She is gilded, maxed, and is boosted, but I do not have a skill on her. That's the thing. I didn't want to use a skill because at the end of the month, I know that I'm gonna get an attack boost 3 plus SP gauge 2, and I was saving my attack boost 3 that I have to put on her right here. Attack boost 3 max and SP gauge 2. I really wanted to put that on. I really want to put that on Maleficent, so I was refraining from putting a skill on this. So this is, if you want, you could put an AB2 to kind of make it a little bit lighter on yourself. If you know you don't have any AB3 maxes or any, or if you're not going to get this at the end of the month, so you could just put on an AB1, 2, or even a 3 if you have one. And what I used was this is probably something you won't have. So I really don't know what to replace it with unless you have this as well. But I just use this just because it's a little bit easier. And if you have a really good party, which is what I have, I'm in a really good party because I'm always active in playing. You're gonna have some really good friend medals, and that's really why this benefits me. So obviously, the ×3 buff, I got Sebastian from that one event, the high score challenge. This is to lower... Oh, never mind. I just remembered something. That is not what you're supposed to use. You weren't supposed to lower their defense. You were supposed to remove their status effects. Now I remember now. Okay. Go ahead and pop Bell right there. And there we go. That's what you're supposed to do. Because I forgot. They have status effects that boosted them. Which mainly their defense, and that is not a good thing to have. So, yeah, that's the thing that I completely forgot about that. So yeah, I'm not sure what you could replace for Belle unless you ended up buying the VIP with Belle illustrated Belle and Beast. That's like the only thing that I can think of to recommend. If you don't have Belle. But then again, though, I'm thinking if you have Belle, you would have already put money into the game, and you'd have already, yeah. And this is supposed to take out the 2 side ones. Oh, and I forgot to use my Nova. Oopsie. And I can't use it after this guy's attack, so. And I need his, this AB3 to proc. Otherwise, it's just not going to work, because they're still too high of a level. And as you saw right there, he wasn't even boosted. All he did was lower the defense, the attribute defense. So what you want to do is, you need to have a decent Nova like me. I actually beat it with the Nova under 200, around 194, I believe, which was when I beat it. And yeah, you're just gonna keep going until you do it, until you just get to proc. So. Alright, so here's how it was supposed to... Like, this took me a long time to figure this out. Even though it wasn't a matter of a day, I spent hours figuring out how to do this, because I had a lot of free time on that day, so... Yeah. I'm gonna use your Nova right before this one. Because I still want the +3 magic base strength to affect Sephiroth. So, I'm gonna go ahead and kill these 2 guys right here. It's gonna give me a few extra gauges. And if AB3 procs, it would be enough to kill, but as you've seen, it didn't proc. And instead, it leaves the other guy with just a little bit of health. So that's basically what I need, just the AB3 to proc.